Hey, what's up guys? I'm Nina Rashay and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about 5 things you should know before you relocate, okay? I recently relocated to Atlanta, Georgia, okay? And it is amazing, but it didn't start out that way because there were some things I should have known before I did that, okay? So I just want to make sure that I inform you guys and also make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you do that, okay? You don't want to miss nothing. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. Yeah, you want to laugh, have some inspiration, and have a little fun. Learn some DIYs that do have some of those coming up for you guys. Make sure you tune in and subscribe, all right? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. So the first thing that I would say that you guys need to know before you relocate is research the area. Okay, I mean, a lot of people, you want to move and you're like, oh, it's a big city. Oh, I want to go there. Research the city. Know the areas, know what's there, what's for entertainment, things educational. Also know like where to live, because a lot of times when you move places, you don't know the areas. So, like me, I just up and moved. I just said, you know what? I'm going to go to Georgia. I had been in the Midwest my whole life, and hey, it was time to go. However, I really should have did a little more research because I had only been to Georgia once. So I really didn't know where to go, and there's so many places to live. There are so many places to live. You want to make sure that you research the area so that you're in a safe environment, especially if you're like me and you move by yourself and you have no family or friends in that area. So that way, you know, you feel at home, you feel safe, because when you're by yourself, you want to make sure safety is very important, especially among women. Make sure that you research that city, go and visit, check it out, and see where you want to live, okay? That was the first thing that I really didn't do that I should have done first. All right, so the next thing that I would say, my second thing that you need to know before you relocate, okay? Whatever you're relocating, if you're relocating for career or your dreams, whatever the case is, you want to make sure that city actually is tailored for those things. Why move to Nebraska if it has nothing to do with what you're trying to do with your life? Okay, when I moved to Atlanta, I wanted to come here to act. I wanted to come here for dance. I wanted to come here to become a force to be reckoned with. I moved to the right place for that because there's artists everywhere and it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful state. The scenery is awesome and all of those things. So you want to make sure that it actually is tailored to what you're trying to do with your life. Don't just move to a random city because it seems like, oh, everybody moves to Dallas, let's go there. Then you get there and you're like, oh, well. Right. So you want to make sure that it is tailored to what you want to do career-wise. Okay, because you can move to a different place, move to Dallas, and now you're there and you can't find a job because they're not focusing on the type of things that you're actually doing. Those type of careers are not available. They're not paying good for those things. So you want to research what you're actually going to be doing there so that you can be successful with that move. Okay? All right, so the next thing that I would say to you guys, my number 3, is to make sure that you have real life expectations. Don't think because you moved to a new city that your whole life is just going to drastically change in a second. Bing! New life. No, it don't happen that way. It does not happen that way. You have to put in the work. If you move to a new city, it's going to be hard in the beginning. You have to be able to stick it out. Believe me, there were times when I first moved and I was like, oh my God, I made a huge mistake. I don't think I can do this. You know, I thought I was going to die, you know. That wasn't the case. I needed to respect the process and go through it and realize, okay, it's not going to happen overnight. So have realistic expectations. Go with the mindset that, hey, I'm going to have to start over from the ground up, because if things do not go straight up from the top, like go, whoop, everything's perfect, you'll understand that it's not going to be perfect when you first move. And the first thing you're going to be questioning if something does go wrong is, oh, I should just stayed at home. No, if you're trying to better yourself, you're trying to better your life, you're trying to create a better quality of life for yourself, just have real life expectations. Know that it will not be easy. Know that you're still going to be on this journey to becoming the person that you want to be. That's the reason you chose to move in the first place. Okay? So, real life expectations, and you'll be good. On a more serious note, my number 4 for you guys is to kind of make sure, if you can, make sure that you have a job before you move. Okay, and the reason for that is because you don't want to come to a new city and now you're struggling. Now you don't have any money. Now you're like, where am I going to live? And I'm in this new place and I don't have any help. You want to make sure that you have a job before you move, preferably. If that's not the case, y'all know I can't talk sometimes. I don't know what it is. Anywho, so if that is not the case and you come without a job, make sure that you have saved up enough money to help sustain you until you do find something. Okay? And make sure that you're out here, you're actually going to job fairs, you're going to hiring events, and you're actually working towards getting that job as soon as possible, because you really don't want to be in a new city without a job. So make sure you have a job or you have enough money saved to make sure that you're going to be okay in your situation for however long it takes for you to get a job if you come without one. I prefer you to come with one or transfer to one, or at least have something in the works, interview, something set up already so that you can be more prepared for being in a new city. Okay? This is the case if you don't have friends or family and things like that. My last tip for you guys, and I really feel like this is number 5, but I do feel like this is like the most important thing. Do not move to a new city thinking that your old problems from your old city are just going to disappear. Don't move because you're like, oh, life is just horrible here, I'm going to move, or whatever the case. Or you're depressed, or you're going through something and you're like, hey, I just got to move. It's going to make things better. It will not make things better. That is something that you're going to have to heal from the inside. No matter where you are, that won't be fixed. You'll just be in a new city now and still depressed. So you want to make sure that you are moving for the correct reasons. Not moving because you think that moving to a new city is just going to drastically change your life. You have to start that from the inside. Make sure that you're ready for this transition. So make sure that you're moving for the correct reasons, guys. I promise you that is so important. You do not want to make a move to a new place where you're trying to start over and you're still carrying that baggage. Put those bags down, leave those bags there, be prepared, heal yourself, and make that move. Or if you're in the process of healing yourself in that new city, don't take those old habits with you. Don't take that old baggage with you. Don't take any of that negativity with you into the new place. Start over fresh, wipe the slate clean, and just become the you that you want to become. All right? So, that concludes my tips. All right? So I wish you guys the best success on you relocating to that new city, whether it's New York, California, Texas. Hey, or you coming down to Georgia. Hey, boo, come out. So you have a friend here if you ever move here. I really do wish you guys success on that, and just make sure that you pay attention to the things that I did say in this video, because believe me, they are extremely important. I made some of those mistakes on my own, but I learned from them. And I am doing really, really good. Only been here for 8 months. It was a battle in the beginning, but the reward of it is just, it's mind-blowing. Believe me, starting over is a beautiful thing if you respect the process. So yeah, I'm Nina Rashay, and I'm out. Peace.